Hey, we're going to be fixing some screw pops here. This whole house is just full of screw pops and I've fixed a ton of them. There's a combination of screws and nails. I used nails just to put the drywall up and then went back and screwed everything. What's causing the nails to pop in this house is shrinkage. The 2x4s have shrunk over time and it's caused the nail or the screw to stick out a little bit. What also can cause this is putting the screw in too far and breaking the paper, and then the drywall moves. Or you can get truss lifts. So you get truss lift in ceilings. The ceilings, what happens is the truss moves up and down. If they put too many screws in the ceiling around the inside corners, the inside walls, you'll get movement and it'll cause a bunch of pops. It can also cause cracking along the inside corners of the tops of the walls. But we're going to focus on the walls today. So first thing you're going to need to do is get the old drywall out of there. So there's that one. That one actually looks like it's pretty far in there. I've got this guy here too. Pop him out. Yeah. So it actually looks like they're okay. This one looks a little bit far, and I've got a bunch more, but we'll focus on these right now. So what I want to do, I'm just going to take these out. And anything that's sticking up, I just want to clean that up. Don't go too crazy. Clean it up. So I want to make sure that's nice and flat, nothing sticking out. Now you want to take a new drywall screw. Just below or just above. If you screw it up, that's good. So you don't want to go too far that you break the paper, just below the surface. And you want to make sure that you use drywall screws. Don't be using wood screws or anything like that. So now that their screws are in, we're going to mix up just a little bit of mud. I want to make this go quick, so I'm going to use some 5-inch mud. Don't need very much. Now, some guys will add a little bit of wood glue or a wood glue and water mix. I don't really find that necessary. So it's nice and consistent, not too thin, not too thick. So fill these in. You want to go in one direction and take it off in another. You pretty much want to wipe off all the excess. You just want to get a full coat. You're not trying to do this in one coat. That's what I see a lot of people have problems with, is trying to do this all in one coat. And then fill in this guy. That's it for now. So now these have all set. Just going to scrape off that little bit of extra. And I'll mix up some more of this 5-minute mud. Same thing, I'm just gonna put it on one direction and work it in the other. Pretty much taking everything back off. But you can see it's filled it nicely. And then we'll let that dry, and we'll come back and put the final coat on. Okay, now that this is all dry, you can give it a good scrape. You can even sand it a little bit, but you want to make sure there's nothing sticking out. That's how you get it nice and flat. And we're going to do one more coat. You can use drywall compound. I like using this stuff here. It's spackling, it goes on pink and it dries white. Works really nice for this stuff. It is a little bit harder to sand than drywall compound, but dries faster, and you're not going to get fish eyes and things like that. But you just got to be careful when you put it on drywall compound because it'll sand a little bit different. Same with the sheetrock stuff. If this is sticking up, you put this on, you try to sand it, you're gonna have some issues. So you need to make sure this is smooth. I'm gonna put this on a little bit thicker to get a little bit of buildup, but not so much, you know, like I see people, they just kind of go like this and, you know, and go, oh, I'll just sand the rest off. But that's not what we're doing. We're gonna just put it on and take most of it off. Pan. Hard part is what you do with the extra. You can use another knife and kind of, usually how I do it, take another knife and put the mud on there. And you just want to get all the extra off, just like that. And then let that dry and you're going to get a nice sand. Same with this guy here. Just a little bit proud, but nothing too, just a little proud, but nothing too big. I'm almost playing with it too much. Come on. Pretty much taken out. I get some chunks. Chunks in there. Clean my knife. So just. Hold on. Oh man. Leave my knife off. Just a little extra. Just so you have something to sand. When you're doing this on the outside, apply pressure to kind of scrape it off, but that's pretty good. You're never going to get it perfect, especially with this stuff. It's a little bit sticky. So you can do this all with the spackling, but you're going to find that with the bigger holes, it's going to take a long time to dry, if it ever dries at all. So if it's just something small, you can maybe get away with 2 coats. Rarely are you ever going to get away with 1 coat because you are going to get shrinkage with these screw pops. It'd have to be pretty thin to do it with 1 coat. But this stuff works pretty good, but you can use drywall compound. You can go all the way with this stuff, but it's a little bit tougher to sand and it's not overly necessary. But you don't have to have a whole bunch of different stuff. So we're going to let this dry and then we'll give it a light sand. And it's all good to go. Okay, so we're ready to sand. It's all dry. You want to use just a sanding sponge. It's even better if it's a little worn in. And you just want to focus on the outside and not just sand everything off. Just kind of with the outside. And then just do a couple quick over. I got scratch. Get rid of the hard edges. That's it. Okay, so we're all ready for primer or just even a spot prime on this. You can take a bright light and shine it on there if you need to see a little bit better. But other than that, you should be good for some paint. If you like this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment if you got a question or you got a better way to do this. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button.